Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. And now we're ready for some, hopefully, stress-free stitching. We'll see. But I hope so. Um, yeah, I had my little bit of dinner and I relaxed a little bit. And I got my hoop ready. I love this hoop. Look at it. It's all nice and hard. I really love that I've figured out that I can tighten it as tight can be. And I don't have the Saga window up since we don't have Saga to watch. But if we're going to check anything out, I can turn it on later. So just so you know. And so let's see. Let me see who's here. Excuse me. Clara's here. Welcome, Clara. Alyssa, Lona's lurking. Barlow Bunny, Nikki's gonna have lunch. And Michelle, and Allison. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for being here. So, let me see. Okay, so I really like doing the stamped kits because it's a little bit simpler. There's not as much, stuff and all that, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. So this one is the stylized sunset-esque Van Gogh sort of pattern. It's really cool. I like it. And I'm noticing that I need to move the camera down because I'm going to work over here. And probably need to zoom in a little bit. Let me check. I got to move that. Okay. So, and yeah, I think that will be okay. It's a little lower. The thing is it's a little tough because there's not a lot of space, like I usually give myself a lot more space. And there's only like 2.5 inches, which makes it difficult to stick it in the hoop properly. So it's a little lower than I would normally like, but we'll work with it. I'm going to do this square, and then I'm going to start back up at the top and work my way down. So I think it'll be okay. So let me know what you guys are going to work on. Oh, Barlow. Okay. Donna, thank you for telling me. My mom's name was Donna. So that's cool. I'll remember that for sure. Welcome in. And hi, Joyce. And I just wanted to tell you, Suzanne, that my real name is Donna. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. That's probably easier than me calling you Barlow Bunny. Which is really cute, actually. And let's see, what is your hoop wedged in at the top? I have an Arabesca stand, a flamingo stand, with a hoop attachment. Oh, I got a knot in the back already. Hold on a second, and I can show you what it looks like. Let me, I'm not sure why that was knotting up, but we'll figure it out. Hold on a second. Let me zoom out and I will show you. Let me move this stuff so you can see it. I believe it's made in Eastern Europe somewhere. Czech, Poland, something. I got it from an Etsy shop in the Ukraine. So this is the hoop attachment, and so you can see, maybe, hopefully, there's like a slot here, and it holds it, and it screws in, and then you can, turn it, you can lift it up and down. It's really an awesome stand. I really like it. It's pretty versatile. It also came with a adapter. Originally, that's the reason why I bought it, was the adapter for the scroll frames, but I found that I prefer using the hoop attachment. Okay, hold on a second. It's a little bit too low. Can't see. Can't see what I'm working on. Okay, so we're right there. You guys should see that. Look at these colors, though. Aren't these colors just amazing? And my parked threads are a little mess. They got stuck in the hoop when I was putting the stuff in there. I didn't realize that they were stuck in the hoop. So I've been doing sort of a typewriter method within the block and then parking in the next block. I felt like it was easier for me to deal with it that way. But I want to go up there. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do like a little pivot and go up here. And this, I worked on my spring kit yesterday, which I really love. The floss is Egyptian cotton, but it's more coarse. It's more like royal broderie. And the canvas was super thin compared to this one. So this is really nice. Hello, Suki, welcome in. Joyce, thank you. Welcome. Do you railroad every stitch? Only once in a while. I felt like the thread was kind of twisted, so I was doing it. I wet my thread, but it didn't quite do it. Are you sitting between your legs? Yeah, it's a stand. It's got one leg and then it's got a really wide base, and it's really versatile. I think that it's more versatile for somebody who is maybe average height, but because I'm tall, I have it pretty much maxed. But that's because I have a really tall body. I have a long body. So, yeah. Alyssa says, sorry, everyone. I might be mostly lurking today. Took some extra anxiety meds today. Oh, I understand that. You're probably ready to drop. Those always make me super sleepy. But, you have to do it. You have to do it. So, yeah, I understand. But yeah, it's called Arabesca, a flamingo. And that one is the only one I know of that has the hoop adapter, which I love. Yeah, it's great. And it's really sturdy. It does wiggle, but it's because it's wood and it's on one leg, like a flamingo. Hello, Nettie. Welcome in. Amanda says, sorry, I had to disappear earlier. I may have to again. No problem. Don't worry. We're here. We're just relaxing today. Or tonight. I was almost done with that row and I kept thinking, oh, I should finish that row. But yeah, I'll do it next time. I think I'm going to park this because I don't really want to go much farther on that. Oh, I have my pony black needle, which is very nice. Okay, so I'm going to just park this for now because I want to fill other things in without having it hop over stuff. Alyssa says, hey, Natty, I feel great, LOL. Just got to keep the heart rate down. Yeah. Oh, man. When I had my MRI not that long ago, they have to turn my pacemaker down to do that. And at first, they turned it down really fast, and I nearly passed out. And it was not the normal nurse that usually does that, right? And I think they turned it down too far because my heart rate goes down really low and it's not supposed to. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I should call them and do that, but okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I took the needle off that. So yeah. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. I try to do this sort of systematically, but I kind of don't think that works so much. I just try not to make a big, like do a bunch of stitches so that I have a lot over the other ones. Oh, this thread is so smooth. I'm so excited. My hummingbird is coming tomorrow. Yay! Put this up here and do that. Hopefully the bugs don't bug me. I turned the other lights off, but I have the studio lamps on, so the bugs might come out. Even though I have screens, and those little gnat effers like to come in and mess with me. Okay, and that is, what color was that anyway? I'm just doing the stitches and I'm like, what color was that? Ordering fabric today, woohoo! Going to start a couple things before we unpack. Ooh, nice. Yeah, see, I did those stitches and didn't even look to see what the stitch was. I think it was red. Was it the red? Oh, let's just take out the last one and then we'll know. Where is it anyway? I'm like, not even, oh, there we go. Okay, it's a purple circle. I'm like, I don't even know what I was doing. Sheesh. That's great. I've done that a couple times. I'm like, wait a minute, what was I doing? I'm going to park it down here, though. Yeah. There's one over there already. So, yeah, we'll do that. And, I'm still kind of learning on this stamped stuff. Donna says, I went to a meditation class last night. Oh, it was aimed at encouraging well-being and reducing anxiety and heart rates. I thought it worked really well. Oh, that's nice. That sounds good. I do like guided meditations on YouTube when I was really struggling. I was doing that and it worked really well. I have a green X. Where is there any more of those? And I'm kind of bad about this because, like, that green X, there's none close. Oh, there's one here. Okay, never mind. It won't be bad. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. If there was none in the next boxes, I would just, like, stitch over that. Because, yeah, why not? Okay, so let's do the T. Welcome back, Nikki. So red tea. Red tea is 7-1. What? Oh man, my arm. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this back. Sheesh. It's cooler in here, so hopefully the fan will be fun without the fan. Sorry about hitting the thing like that. What did I say it was? 718. Oh, also I took my needle board out that I had for my 1/1. So if I need to park anything, I can do that. But yeah, so far I haven't needed it. So yeah, I need to do something with these extra flosses. Hold on. These ones can be up here for now. Put a bobbin on there. It's like hanging over the edge onto my belly. That's annoying. There. I have my little magnet down here holding the threads down. But the ends were just hanging off and kept getting in my way. And I decided to keep the floss cards as it is. Just when they start getting kind of untidy, I'm just going to braid them up again. So, yeah. I did a lot on this the last time I worked on it. It's really nice. It goes pretty fast. Okay, so I'm also using my little sponge water thing to make my floss nice and tidy, and then I'm waxing the ends because I find it easier to thread, and then I clip them and I put my scissors up there. I forgot to clean my thread bed out. It's like all these little ends. Okay, double checking you guys can see. You guys can hear okay and everything. I started searching webcams. I'm like, do I really want to do that? I'm like, okay, so here's here, and then here. All right, well, it's close enough to start with. But it's, well, I was going to say it's going to get cooler, but when the windows are closed and everything, the house is about how warm it is now. So I don't know. But I'm going to look into it. Can't have phone keep going off every time it gets a little bit toasty. Those colors are sumptuous. Yeah, they are. It's so pretty. And the floss is just divine. The threads are really long. But they're long, but they're like how long I usually do my 2/1 for 14 count. But it just feels so long. Okay. And a red tea. More over here, none there. There. Yeah, okay. And as I said, I'm just parking unless it's like only one left, but there's only one on this square. So, yeah, I'll do this one. And I'll park it down here. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to do that green cross, and that is 3837. I want to get into some other colors. 3837. Oh, that's a beautiful purple. The colors are so good in this. It's funny though, because the Sailor Saturn is sort of a similar colors. I'm looking forward to the hummingbird, because I think it will be, well, it's a little bit different. So I think it'll be really nice. Look good. I do notice the thread gets twisted up pretty easily. Oh, sorry. I keep knocking everything. That's that depth perception fail. Oh, nice. Magnet on my scissors. Oops. It's all wiggly tonight. Okay. Oh, that's a really pretty color. Okay, so green X. I think it was here. Wait, where did it? Oh, there it is. I'm like, I just saw it, and then I'm like, where'd it go? Yeah. Okay. Nope, there's one down here. Okay, never mind. Here it is. Wait. No, there's some over there. I'm gonna keep putting it into a hole until I find the right one. Oh, I already have one there. Oh, duh. Okay, well, because that will definitely go that way. There's some over there. That's kind of far. I think I'm gonna just end it. That was silly. Yeah. Put it down here. Yeah, I'll do it down here. I will do it down here. Yeah, sure, why not? Like all to avoid putting it back on my floss card. That was a bit. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so now I can do this one. Yeah. It's almost like you have to. I don't know. I'm guessing it's just me. I'm like trying to map it out what I want to do. I'm guessing y'all would just like go wherever. I tried that, but it kind of stressed me out. One hell of a thunderstorm right now. Fun fact, I'm terrified of thunderstorms. Oh, you should have seen me the first time I was like, we never really had them very much where I lived. Like almost never. And when we did, they were far away, so never close enough to make any trouble. And yeah. Oh my gosh, the first time I was with like a severe thunderstorm, I was like, oh, that's cool, let's watch it. I was standing in front of a window. It was the middle of the night because I thought, I'm just going to watch it from the window, right? And lightning struck right outside the window. Scared the heck out of me, and I screamed. I was at a college in the dorm. I was doing this orientation thing that there was a bunch of other girls, and they all came running, and they thought they just laughed because it was like, it's just the California girl. Yeah. Oh, your windows are rattling. Eek. Yeah, it's really hard on the animals. My dog was just petrified. One of my dogs was petrified of thunder. We used to have to drug her every time, or fireworks. It was really bad. So let's see. Oops. Yeah. Hi, Bodil. Welcome in. I'm gonna put that over here. It's a bit far, but yeah. think this can be removed. Oh, almost dropped my tweezers. My hands went. I went to pick them up, and I didn't get a good grab, and I almost dropped them. My stand is really loose. Let me try tightening it. There we go. Okay, drink of water. Natty, get your stitching out and start stitching. Okay, that's that. That's the T. So red X. Okay. Didn't I do a red X? No, it was a red slash. Right. 35. Well, it's pretty close. 30. Oh, look at this color. These colors are just amazing. It's so weird how there's so many parked threads. We haven't had a lot of thunderstorms this summer. Usually we have a lot in the summer, but not been much. We've had rain, but it's not been very warm. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. I don't mind. I keep saying that. I don't mind. It's just odd. Someone's having a party. It's weird. It's Wednesday. Why would they be having a party? Hello, Britt. Welcome in. Okay. So let me raise this up a bit. Yeah, I don't have as stable of a system as Yogi does, because she has hers on the table like that. But this is nice. I like it. Whoops. I can't have mine horizontal. It's got to be vertical so I can not bend my neck too much. So the camera angle is harder to get to. But I finally have, over the last few months, I've finally gotten it. So that's good. This thread is a bit twisted. Railroading is kind of annoying, but it does so much sometimes when you get it right. That one wasn't. As I say. So what are you all working on? Are you working on side quests of stamped kits today, or working on counted? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. I'll just park it here. Oh, it's so quiet tonight. I love my biscuit, but man, sometimes it's just so noisy. I may officially be converted to gridding on full coverage. I hope it passes soon, Nutty. And you're working on full face of a woman, mini 4x4. It's easy to put down if I need to. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that worked pretty nice. So I'm going to do this bit right here, which is 2/purple. Well, it's blue, but purple on there. That's 600. How big is that one? I didn't realize you were doing it on 14 count. That's cool. 600. Oh, we're getting into some different colors. Wow. Okay. Hey. I didn't realize where we were. Yeah, just listen to the lo-fi and the stitching. Just kind of relax. Bop to the music. This music's really good. It's my favorite. Well, I don't usually listen to it all the time, though. But it's nice for streams because it's gentle and relaxing. Yeah, I haven't gotten to this color yet. That's cool. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in. Me, it's tiny. It would be 4x4 on an 18. It's about 12 centimeters on 14 count. Ah, okay. That's sort of like what I have it's called Her Favorite Pets crop, and it's really tiny. But it's super adorable. And Britt's working on 6 portals. How far are you on that now, Britt? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Are you still monogamous on 6 portals? I can't remember. I think you said you were thinking about something else, but I don't remember. .57% and 24K stitches in. Wow, that's cool. And Amanda says, I'm doing it because I'm super impressed how much detail she managed in a small space. Nice. Is that an Artisy? I think you said it was Artisy before, if I remember right. I don't remember what it's called. Back stitch on Little Crow's last installment. Nice. Saving up to buy thread and fabric for a Pokemon project. Oh, Britt, by the way, that Pokemon chart didn't convert nicely in Saga. I hadn't actually checked it, so make sure you check it before you start it. Sorry, I realized that it was not right. It's messed up for some reason. I don't know. Those Pokemon charts are really hard to convert in Saga. But I believe they work in Pattern Keeper if you have Pattern Keeper. It's probably your best bet. Unfortunately, Saga's better, but yeah. I meant to tell you that. I found that out recently. Oh no, this is Art of Stitching. Okay. I've not been stitching for 2 weeks because of nerve pain in my jaw and shoulder. Ah, finally getting some relief. Oh man, sorry to hear that. That's not fun. This is needing to railroad. It's like... Oh, no, it itches. Had to think, what color was this? Yeah, it's this one. That was a bit funny. I was thinking, wait a minute, what color am I doing? Okay, now go back over here. We have this red. This moves along pretty well. I guess it's good it's not very big. I'm going to put this here temporarily. And this one here should be able to be removed. Clara says, found Excel app on hubby's Samsung tablet. However, I don't know how to transfer the app to my tablet. Any advice? I mean, like you were telling a third grader how to do it. And Bodil is working on a picture with a photo of a baby embroidered with the name and birthday length as newborn. Not really sure what to call it. It would be like a birth announcement. Birth. Yeah, it's fine. I know what you're talking about. My mom used to make those. We had, well, she started them. She never finished any of them. It's funny. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. That's cool. Is it for somebody? Are you just doing it for fun? Sometimes, you do stuff you think, oh, that's really cute. I'll do that and hope for a baby to do it for. Yes, okay. Yeah. That's cool. I did some of those. I did some of those when I was doing cross stitch before. They were, that was something we always did. We always did stuff like that when people were having babies. I don't hardly know anybody who's having babies anymore, so I don't do any of that stuff. I used to always make knitted stuff and booties and all sorts. Yep. But I don't know anybody having babies anymore. Phew, finally, peace and quiet. Yeah, great grandchild. Oh, exciting. That's so cool, Bodil. Yeah. Um, my brother, he said he's never having any kids. And so he's not. He's yeah, he's not having any kids. One of my other brothers has kids. Actually, there's grandkids, but I don't really have any relationship with them. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm like thinking, wait, why did I not? Why did I not finish this? I wonder. That is, yeah, okay. Was it a rough day for you, Sanla? It's like crooked. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Totally know what you mean about the finally peace and quiet. Yeah. Love my little biscuit, but man, he's noisy little biscuit. Okay, so my thought on this is, oops, oh, shoot, can't pull that. Hold on a second. Oh, this is a hot mess. Hello, Joyce. Welcome in. I saw your battle. Wow, that was really cool. That was fun. Is it gonna, how do you think it's gonna be? Have you ever done that before, Joyce? That was interesting. I like that. It looked fun to do something like that. Okay. So I think, yes, indeed, had a bad day for foster son. He had a hard time due to conflicts with other people and because of his own behavior. Yeah, I understand that. Yep. Well, hopefully it calms down for you. Now you can stitch. I just thought I better check and make sure you guys can still see. It looks like it. I did check. God bless you for fostering. Donna says. Joyce says I did checkerboard just to keep it a bit more interesting. Yeah, I remember when you started that you said that's what you were doing. That's cool though. Let's see. Wait a minute. There's some over there. Oh, I think I'll leave that in that next block. Britt, just seeing your update on Discord. Are you doing one portal at a time? Allison asks. Ooh, updates. Let me know if you guys want to look at Discord. Let me know, and I will set up the view window for the tablet. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna look into a streaming cam or whatever. I'm gonna be doing this every day, which it seems like it. We're having so much fun. It's cool. And then my phone won't overheat all the time. So Sunla says, thank you, Barlow, Donna, is the son of my best friend, 16-year-old, but also with severe ADHD and autism, but also with a fair amount of aggression and no insight of his own. Yeah. And Christina says, your tips worked earlier, so thank you. Oh, well, you're welcome. What patterns did you get? I'm curious now. Britt says, Allison, no, I don't. I'm working on the top pages horizontal. Almost finished the top pages of the first two portals. Ooh, cool. Sunlight, it's really great that you're helping your friend out like that. That's awesome. It's really, I mean, you know how it is. It's really hard when you don't have anybody. There's no one really to give you extra hand. So yeah. Oops. Keep smacking the camera. Do I have one already? Yes, it certainly is, but days like today always hit hard. Yeah, definitely. I know what you mean. You feel like you're walking on eggshells so that they don't have a complete meltdown. Alex, he doesn't have meltdowns very often, thankfully. But man, it's like you always have to be super like careful what you say and how you act, and yeah, it's annoying. Okay. Now I'm thinking that I will put it here. It's not very long, so I think I'm just going to do these. Gotten kind of low, sorry. Hello, Ebony, welcome in. Just doing a couple of stitches in this block. What will you be working on tonight, Ebony? And I probably won't stay super late. I'm pretty tired tonight, but we'll see what happens. I have spring and my sweet roses and a few stitches of beautiful. Yeah, stitches of beautiful can sometimes be a little bit finicky. If they have the 1 through 35, well, 1 through 10, then you have to adjust the colors in Paradise. Albany says, need a shower, then put a few stitches in sweet summertime. Okay. Okay, well, there we go. We did that. Okay, hold on a second. I need to move the camera up again. Let's see. Okay, so I can see. Okay. Yeah, I'll do these. Have you seen the, Christina, have you seen the completion of my sweet roses by Blue Sue? Hers was really nice. It was really, really nice. I keep moving my scissors other places. Smoker neighbor. I was going to say this thread's not going to last very long, but it's not that short. Damn hole. I'm like, stab, stab, stab. Maybe I'll find it. Okay. I was able to get them switch from PK to Saga with your suggestions. Ah, nice. Great. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna turn the fan on. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the fan on. I did. It's so pretty. Ah, nice. Let me know if you hear a fan noise blowing. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh man, that's so pretty. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do these purple X's or the blue. 554. And then I'm gonna have a bite of chocolate. Because of course I am. Ooh, it's pale purple. I have this mint chocolate phaser. It's so good. Oh, they were already together. Oh, also, my dream stitch finally moved. It's been stuck for a couple days. So I'm excited. Hopefully, I keep moving my scissors where I don't want them. I'm going to put them back where they usually are. Yeah, there we go. Oh, really hope it comes soon because I need to check my floss. I need to prepare. There's 1 month to my birthday. I haven't been excited about my birthday for a long time, so this is kind of novel. Let's see. I'm gonna go over with this. Okay. And okay. Yeah, piece of chocolate. Excuse the crinkles. It's a phaser filled milk chocolate taste of mint. So good. Hopefully I don't make a mess because it was kind of broken. I think they put it under some heavy stuff. So it's a chocolate. Oh, this is the green. I thought that Blue Sue's Paris in My Dreams was really pretty. I actually didn't think I liked that kind of art, but man, it was really pretty. And that's actually why I went and looked at Fine Arts Stitch. But they don't have that artist anymore, I think. Oh, I keep hitting the camera, sorry. Okay. So my plan is I'm going to finish this block and then I'm going to try to move up to the top. I'll move the camera, when I do that. This is a yellow slash. No, it's a cross. Oh, man. Just messed that up. There we go. Okay, that's good. Yellow cross. It's not threading. So, did anybody watch the unboxing, just the video I clipped out of our live stream that day? Did anybody watch it? What was your thoughts on how I did that? Does that seem like a decent way of doing it, or should it be its own video and then just, make it look nice? Just curious what you guys think. Let's see, do I have any of that? There, no. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I was in the live. Yes, you did. When I did the live, I tried to do it so that I could clip it out, and I did clip it out. But I was just wondering if it needed to be like a personally just a filmed, or if I clip it out from the live, if that works. Because I don't want to post it twice, I don't want to do it twice because I'm lazy. Oops, not a cup. Wrong thing. I was going to use water. I almost did wax the whole way. I was like, that's not what I was trying to do. I will take a look in the morning and let you know. Thank you, Donna. You're the best. Don't tell everyone else I told you that, okay? Yeah, I just clipped out from the live stream the part where I unboxed the painting fairy stuff. And that's what I was thinking I would do again. It was fun doing it that way. So, yeah. I was watching Miho recently. She was working on Underwater World. It's not the same one Natty has, but it's like more cartoony. That was pretty cute. Sort of not me though, but yeah, well, I had looked at that. I was thinking, hello, I will not tell anyone. Hello, love Nana. Yeah. That's kind of a running joke, by the way. Alex always says that he goes, "You're my best." Okay. I'm going to do this. It's interesting. She stitches in hand. Like, I can never do that. But no, it's not going to work for me. Let's see. Let's do this red now. I did not see the unboxing, but you should do what's easiest for you. You're already on during all your free time, keeping us company. Aw. But you guys are keeping me company. What are you talking about? Well, I actually think it was really fun to do it live because, I get to share the excitement with you guys. And then I clip it out later. It's okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just park that right there. Kind of excited. It's really pretty. I hope. I'm sure it is, though. They look really amazing. Okay, so here's that. And there's more down there. Okay, so we'll just leave that. Well, we'll do that and then park it. Let me drink some water. Okay, so yellow. I guess I ran out of yellow. Or maybe I didn't ever start it. Slushy yellow. That's 3727. It was a really exciting live. That live. That's when I got also opened up Christina's box. That was full of so many pretty things. It was, yeah. It was a very exciting day. How are you deciding what stamp pieces to do? Just what you feel like? Yeah, I'm just, so Painting Fairy sent me some coupons that I could use to buy stamp kits. And yeah, I could use the coupons and buy something, more expensive, but I also wasn't sure because I had been having trouble with the stamp kits because of getting them in hoops to stay, be tight. And so when I did it, I was like, okay, well, I'll try it. And I had a $50 off. So I bought the 2 kits and paid for the shipping. And I love them. And I just picked whatever was in the price range so I wouldn't have to pay any extra, and that was appealing to me. So that's what I did. And then with the hummingbird, it was a lesser priced coupon. And so I was looking under a certain amount so that I didn't spend too much. Because, I'm really spending way too much lately. and I need to pipe down on that. As I spent more money today. It's okay. I bought fabric. So, you know, it's sort of a win-win. I'm not, you know, I only had to pay shipping, and I figured that it was only shipping, and if I didn't like it, you know, like I would give it to Christina or something. But I really like them. I love the floss. I love the they feel awesome. It's just such a nice thing. Yeah, same here. Yeah. Yeah. But you know the thing is my whole thing is I loved the idea of the stamp kits. But because I couldn't get it tight enough in a hoop, it made stitching it difficult. And then also I was like it is kind of a little bit more effort because it's stiff. And I didn't want to stitch in hand, and I couldn't afford to buy a huge frame. So I kind of gave up on the idea, and then I got this coupon. Originally, I was going to use the coupon to buy floss because it was there was a coupon code for buying floss, and I was all excited because that would be awesome, right? But it wasn't. So then I was like, oh man. So I bought a kit instead. But really, the kits are a really great way of trying out the floss. It really is. If you're thinking about the floss, get a small kit and test it out. Because, you know, even if you don't, you know, because you probably will have plenty of floss to do a little swatch or something, test it out. So, yeah. I got my European Town from Painting Fairy in a Q-Snap from Painting Fairy. Works great. Oh, are there Q-Snaps different? Because, man, I hate Q-Snaps. I'm just seriously the worst. Okay, so I'm going to go that down there. Okay, I'm going to do this color here. 3688. I bought the Nurge Q-Snap, and oh man, I just was not happy. This Morgan hoop is just phenomenal. I actually need to do a review for that. I was going to do a review for it because it's so nice and I love it. I was trying to think if I wanted to. Well, I do want to get another hoop eventually because I think it's a good idea to have two, because, like, maybe I want to work on something and then I have another project, you know, working on it. Suzanne, the Painting Fairy floss that you have not in kits, are they on acrylic floss drops? Yeah, they are. They're on my other cart. So when I was working on the Hade style, those are the ones. That's the Painted Fairy. They're the same kind of floss drops. My problem is the floss drops that I bought that were super cheap aren't available anymore. And so now I don't have enough to complete my set. And so I'm a little bit worried. I'm like, I have like 50 more, but I only have like 130 that are already completed. So I don't have enough. I'm seriously kind of perturbed about it. And then the new EU thing is making it all just super duper harder. I guess we'll see. I have some paper ones that I can use temporarily. I was looking at the Painting Fairy ones, their floss drops. They have a whole set, all labeled, for $99, which is a lot more than I really can spend, but it would be so nice and so easy. So I might save up my pennies for that. Let's see. So I'm going to do this tea. It's a red tea, 3712. 3712. I'm actually getting used to the floss cards. I'm not as irritated by them as I was, because I was really irritated by them. It was like, ah. I actually was thinking about European Town as well, actually. But I haven't decided. It's so big. But as Janine says, and where is Janine? She must be working. Stamp kits don't count on whips. Right? European Town is lovely. Yeah, and it's really cheap. I mean, like the quality of the Painting Fairy kits are just so good. It's kind of, yeah, worth it. So I might get that one on the next coupon. And if I had another hoop, which is what I plan on doing eventually, then I will probably like have a project in the hoop that I keep and I work on in the morning. And the stamp kits are really good for that time where I'm like not really with it. And I use my other stand setup that is a little bit closer. Yeah, it's a little more. It doesn't take as much to set up, I guess. And I can play on my computer at the same time, which is nice. My friends enjoy that when I'm there playing with them. Good night, Britt. Welcome, have a nice sleep. I'm glad you're back. And 300 stitches is almost 300 stitches, 270. That's awesome. Sleep well. See you next time. And Natty says, yes, it's cheap and amazing to stitch. I love it. Yeah, I think that next time I order something, I might get that. I've got a kit from Painting Fairy and the XSD file from Dream Stitch for the back stitching on it later. Ooh, nice. Oh, you mean, oh, okay. For European Town. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I've meant to ask about that because I'm sure you can get it. There was another kit that I was looking at too. Okay, let's see. Double slash blue is 600. Yeah, 600. Can I read? There's two of them on Dream Stitch that I really like. It's like a cat shelf and cat with coffee cups. It's just really cute. But those ones are really a lot. Joyce, does it look like a European town? I think about that. I wonder if this actually looks like a European town. I'm going to turn the fan off for a bit. I wonder if Lizzie will get the mermaid one. I'm curious to see how that one turns out. Yeah, I know that Christina wants that one. She hinted that she wants it for her birthday, so I might do that for her. I'm gonna unplug my phone while I have the fan off for a little bit. Oops, it's gonna wiggle a little bit. Yeah, I really like that one, but like it's not really mine. Usually you get a chart with backstitch. You can ask them for PDF to convert it. They sell XSD charts, so hey, might be willing to send that one too. Yeah, I'm sure they do. So I just hadn't even thought about it. I know when I did my custom kit, I got a saga file for it. I'm like, bleh, can't talk. Did I do the right one? Wait a minute. What was 600? I think I took the wrong one. Oh, okay. No, I did take the wrong. Wait, sorry. That's what I get for. I did take the wrong one. That was supposed to be blue. No, that's pink. Wait. Oh, now I'm confused. It's that color. Okay, so is there any more of that up here somewhere? No. Not until here. There's some here. I can park it here. I picked the wrong color. Oh, it's already parked there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll just put it back on my card. Actually, let's see. I could put it on the needleboard. Oops. I just throw some needle at myself. Yes, I did. These are the 26 needles I have from, I think I bought these at AliExpress. I have some from Dream Stitch as well. They're pretty nice, actually. I used them a lot when I was doing Haid Sal last year. The European Town XSD pattern from Dream Stitch has a lot of half stitches even in opposite direction. The stamped kit from Painted Fairy is only full cross and back stitches. Yeah. Let's see. This was 600. Right. Put it on the needleboard for another time. Okay, let's do the right color this time. It was $7.54. Oh, wow, that's light. I'm debating what fabric to do the Rishi piece on. I'm leaning on 25 1/1. Yeah, I think that would probably be good since it's so big. Not that I would do that, but I think that for you you would love that. And it would look really good, I think. can't wait for you to start that. But then I can't wait for mine to start too. Yay! It's huge, close to supersized max color. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it one of their museum pieces or yeah, premium or something? It's really, yeah, it's really big. What was the dimensions on it? I would do 32 or 28, but it would be 10. I could do. I'm okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's that. You could do 28 pre-gridded. It's supposed to be really nice. I can't do it, but yeah. Ebony, is that Ricci from Fine Arts? Yes, it is. It's beautiful. Thanks for a relaxing time with you. Now I go to sleep. Good night, Bodil. Have a nice night. It's 826 by 606. Whoa. And 200 colors. Nice. That's going to be epic. It's so beautiful, though. It's worth it. Yeah, my pieces aren't really that big. It's kind of nice. I didn't look and see how big the in the library was actually, but I don't think it was that big either. Actually, I don't know. I'm not starting any of that anyway. No, 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 no more. Wait, hold on a second. Did I just do the yellow? I did, didn't I? I just started. 28 count is really nice and it's thicker and gives great coverage. I just started doing the wrong color. Yeah, it figures. Did I do that over here too? Yes, I did. Seriously. Suzanne. In the library is 315 by 553. That's pretty good. It's a nice size. I think my book. Spring is it's like 300 and something. Hold on. My book is I can't reach my book. Never mind. I'll look real quick. And Lona's back. Welcome back, Lona. Yeah, because like the Primrose and Feather, those aren't very big. Let's see. Oh, here's Spring. Spring is 385 by 270. It's not really huge. And Primrose and Feather, they're 224 by 561. They're pretty good. I did see an interesting fine art pattern, but it was one easy too big for me. It's Florence Uffizi. A lot of masterpieces on that one. I don't recognize that name, but it's too big for you. Okay, so let me see what I did. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I just took the wrong color. Wait a minute, did I? I was chatting away and not paying attention. Let me see what that one is. You can always request a smaller one. Let's see. Glad to be out of the heat. It's 104 right now. Eek. That's disgusting. Say it was. Is it the Tribuna? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about, Joyce. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Hold on a second. I'll turn on Saga so you guys can see what Joyce is talking about. Well, not Saga, but my screen thing. I have to turn it on though. Oh, Ufuzzi is an art gallery in Florence. When I went, the Mona Lisa was on display. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, Joyce, you gotta do that. You gotta do it. It's really cool. Okay. Now I can look. Okay, let me. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I forgot to mute the screen thing. I don't know what's up with that thing. I always mute it before, but yeah. Here it is. Oh, that is pretty impressive. It doesn't go in. Oh, it does. That is really pretty. That is crazy crowded. Wow, yeah. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. How big was that one? That was a kind of expensive one too. It says it is 855 by 680. Yeah. Woohoo. Can you imagine if you did it on 14 count? 155 wide by 223. Hello, Heather. Welcome in. I'm going to drink some water real quick. Okay, should I look at anything else while we're out here? While we have this open? Is there anything on Discord? Oh, that's... Oh, yeah. Oh, Britt left. But this is Britt's 6 portals. That looks really good. Really nice. Wow. I don't think there was anything else. Let me know if you guys want to post something and me look. So let me know and I can check that in a little bit if we want. Yeah. Love it. It's nice. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what was I doing? Do I even remember? Yep, that one is a big one. Okay. There It's quite, I mean, it's pretty, it's an easy stitch, but you know, there's a lot of color changes, but it's like, yeah, it's not bad. I'm enjoying this. Okay. Off to orientation for the youngest. See you later, Amanda. Thank you for being here. So plus blue is 3078. 3078. 78. Oh, we're on yellow. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, it's up there anyway. Duh. I think I swept today. I just dropped my floss on the floor. And then I knotted my threads. Nice. I think I can get it out though. Darn it. I'm trying to unknot it without it getting worse. And I don't think I can do it. Wait, if I drop it. Oh, I bet it's not even knotted. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, it's really strong too. Oh no, I cut it. I'll have to cut it. Awesome but overwhelming. Yeah, that was a bit much. I think there was a lot going on there. But it's really cool. I just love that there's so much stuff different, you know? I mean, well, not different, but just and so well done. I never heard of them. So I guess it's a good thing that Yogi misunderstood Blue Sue's method, and uh, I was curious about it and double checked it because then I know what it is, and then I found Fine Art Stitch. I'm really happy about that. Um, I'm so glad you found it. Yeah, I'm just like, and I love her method. I mean, I'm not doing it exactly how she does it, but it's just it makes so much sense to me. Um, Not that I'm doing it exactly like she is. Um, I found that having to figure out the edges was a bit more than I wanted to deal with, but I still really like it. Let's see. There's only a couple of these. So I think I'm going to do these and go back up. Heading to bed, need to go to work tomorrow, plus side colleague coming from Norway. Oh, nice. Bringing you chocolate. Ooh, I'm still listening. And night night. Night night, Allison. And enjoy your Norwegian chocolate. Ooh, you have to tell us what you get. The chocolate I eat is actually Finnish. I really love it. Okay, I'm just gonna park this up here. Okay, almost, that square is almost done. And then I'm gonna move up to the top. Yeah, I think I will. I don't really want to go farther down because I think that I need to move the hoop up or the stand up to work that far because I have to turn my head down, and that's annoying. Let me see. I'm gonna fix these. Oh, I want my my clothes caught my magnet. Okay, so. Yeah, because I'm not going to work on this because I want to work up. I want to do kind of stair step blocks. I think that would make sense. I'm not sure I can reach up here. I'll have to see if it can work. If I can make the camera go up there. If not, then I'll just keep doing these ones. It's fine. Okay. I'm going to move the camera. Oops. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, that worked. Woohoo. How's that? I can't see. Okay. Oh, that'll work. Okay. Let me move these out of the way. Over here. Oh. Okay. And let's see. What is this? I have no idea what this is. This should be. I must not have parked it the way I usually do. I'm guessing it's the green 0. This is the X. Okay. You know, that's the problem with not having the stitches marked. I wonder what I did with that. Okay, well, I'm going to double check that one anyway. How do you figure out what colors to use when doing a long dog? I don't want one solid color. Natty, that's the problem I have, is I can't figure out what color to do mine. I was planning on just a solid and then adding maybe some little details. But yeah, decision fatigue is a thing. I was thinking like a variegated. Okay, so let me see. That's a green 0, I believe. 797. Okay, so we'll color match it. 797. I think that's it. It looks like it would be. Oops. There we go. There it is. No. 798. Which one's 798? the V. Okay, that's weird. Why would it be there? Because that's definitely 798. Okay, well, that's weird. Huh, yeah. There's a V right there, so it's not... I probably was tired and just stuck it somewhere. That's usually what happens. That's weird. Did I do the wrong color? Because this looks like... No, it's not the same. Kalara says, I prefer one color. Yeah, I was thinking variegated, but I sort of have problems with, like variegation. I if it like doesn't match, it bothers me. Yeah, that's a crazy thing. Like stripy socks, I actually will find so that they match because I'm silly like that. So I wonder why that was there. Interesting. Oh, I got a piece of floss on my finger. I'm thinking Mississauga silk, actually. Okay. Oh, and yeah, it's way up there, so... Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can lower this just a tiny bit, the hoop. Sorry about the moving of the camera. Not a lot. I need to get some grippy stuff to put in there. Okay. So V it is. Looked like there was only one. Of course. That's weird. Alright. Well, I guess it's going off the board. Huh. Weird. I don't see any close by. Also, learn the hard way. Make sure you don't put your finger behind the fabric when you're stabbing through for with the snag nebbit. I like gave myself an injection with it. I thought for sure it was gonna bleed like a stuck pig, but no, it didn't actually. I was pretty surprised. What the heck with the throwing the needles? I didn't want to use that one. I want to use this one. I'm trying to understand the blue suit method. What do you think the yogi doesn't understand about that method? She doesn't understand any of it. She just thinks it means that she's relaxed about how her ends are and everything, and she doesn't care about the parked threads and everything. But it's so much more than that. Yeah, it's very controlled and hold on, let me put this on the board before I forget. It was 798, yeah. So blue suit, how she stitches is, well, she stitches on 14 count, which makes it, it's different. So let's say she was working here in this block, or you can't see that block. So say she was working in this block here, right? What she would do is she would take and she would work across the top and down the side, and she would work like that. And she does three squares. So she'll do this square and then she'll move to the next one, do that square and move to the next one. And then she moves over and does that. So what she does is she does do kind of cross country in the block, but she wants to have it so that all her threads are covered. So how she does it is by stitching this like little triangle, whatever. And once she's done with that, then she moves on to the next square. She sometimes will go outside the box and do a stitch or two, and she'll park outside the box. And then she puts her ends through the middle of the square so that they're out of the way, sort of out of the way, but it's better than if they were up through a hole. That is more what she does. And so when she's not working on this, like this stuff over here, she has it. She uses hair clips and she has them bundled up and put to the side. She puts a cloth on her stuff. It's like just so very organized, very neat and tidy. It's just that while she's working, she's got the threads kind of wherever because it doesn't matter. What matters to her is what it looks like on the back. That she wants it all to lay as, and when you do that, you get a really smooth surface. And that's why it's important. Oh, I just noticed I made a mistake there. Man, I missed a cross. Yeah. So that's what there's a lot to it. And I think the best thing that I think the best thing is to watch her videos with translating on. And if there was a video that didn't have translation, I would put it through Gemini and figure it out. Have Gemini translate it for me. And there was a lot of like, oh, okay, I get that now kind of feeling. I'm wondering where this is because I think I made a mistake. I have a thing there. And Joyce says, I saw a stitcher using variegated thread, which she had cut on every color change just to have control over the color changes. In my opinion, she could have just used separate colors. Yeah, definitely. And Suki says, it almost looks like color flow, doesn't it? Because her work isn't perfectly squared. Exactly. But she's not doing color flow. So in color flow, you can move around, right? But she doesn't. She works 3 columns, moves over 3 columns, or she goes up. And that's the other thing is when she's working from the down part, she's turned her tablet upside down and she's working upside down until she gets her 3 rows, and then she turns her scroll rod around and then works down. She's only working on the bottom because it's where she could reach. But that's actually the top of her work. And that was another thing that was not understood. So she doesn't go and pick and choose. She works in the block, next block. And it does kind of flow out a little bit. And then the next block. And then she goes down and next block. It's very controlled. Within there are little bits, she'll work if there's a stitch outside the box, she'll do that. The other thing is she has like explains how she ends like the bottom of her work or the side you know, when you get to the side, how she deals with the ends that she's using. There's so much, and it's just amazing because it's like it's so controlled, and I think it's made my stitching look better doing it this way. I'm not completely doing it the way she does because I think, in my opinion, Min to Max does the same thing, sort of, and it's less, I don't have to think as much. So I do that a lot more. I'm going to look at this thread. I want to fix this. But anyway, hopefully you understood that. It's just, there's so much to it, you know what I mean? Let me see where this thread went. There it is. Okay. Oh, good. All right. Is it here? It's one of these. I want to figure out where it's at so I can clean up that square. I think it's sort of weird. Yeah. I think it's here, but it seems like it's, oh, you know what? No, I didn't. No, it's not there. Oh, wait. Is that it? No, that's not it. That was that. Where the heck is it? I must have stitched over it. Okay, well, it's fine. Oh, and also she works, like, she'll do her things and she'll go from one side to the other, and then she'll work back, so that she does left to right and right to left, which was interesting. I don't know if that's something I will do, but where my needle? There it is. Head is working using variegated Caron water lilies on my long dog. It's enough changes and making it not boring. Okay, I'm going to just reach over and do this and not worry about it, because that's bugging me. I'm like, no, I can't have it like that. I'm a huge fan of Min to Max diagonal block to block. No thinking, just embroider, and the threads at the back are fixed too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing. That's why I do what I do. It's exactly that. It makes it neat and tidy. And I did try doing pin stitches, and I do pin stitches once in a while, but I prefer not doing it that much. I'll do some, but not a lot. I prefer the waist threads, and yeah, it looks messy, and it looks like it's complicated, but it makes the work so neat. And then with using Min to Max, you're covering up all that stuff. It's not overly heavy. I think it makes it look quite smooth. Oops, sorry. I'm very high up. So yeah. And I like I tried doing diagonals on this, but it's just easier just to do it this way instead. And let's see, where's this gonna go? I think it's a red one. That's the problem with parking it like this. You have to look. And that's why, like, I tried to do how Blue Sue did with the going along the edges, But it was a little bit too much thinking for me, and I thought, I don't need to do that. Mindimax does the same thing, in my opinion. But her backs are beautiful, like really, really nice. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't need to have my backs look neat, but I've explained why I do it because you could catch your hand on it. It could pucker when you wash it. There's a bunch of reasons why you wouldn't do that. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this tea. You do waist, start, and end. Yeah, I do. Well, on this, I'm only doing waist ends. I do loop start. I was pinning, but it was really difficult, and I found that I prefer the waist end. I think it's to each their own. Yogi likes color flow, and then others can't stand it. Yeah, and that's fine. But like, what bothers me is that she thinks that Blue Sue's method is color flow, which it isn't. Not at all. It's. I mean, I guess you could say it's similar, but it's not. It's not that. So yeah, and I think it's because she just looks at it and sees the mess and doesn't see the technique. Not that I'm doing it, but I take some bits of it. 796. 796. Oh, that's a pretty blue. That was hard to yank out. Why do you think it's the same if you've explained it? Why does she think it's the same? Because she doesn't listen. I love Yogi, but she doesn't listen. She absolutely just doesn't. I've explained fabric many times. I've explained thread many times. Yeah, I don't even bother anymore. I'm like I love her. She's awesome, but yeah. Yeah. And what it is she just needs to go and watch it with translation on and not just, assume, not judge it from. I mean, mine looks like a mess, but yeah, I don't care. Did you watch Chris's new method, the Horizon method? Yes, I did. Um, I told Nikki that I would try that on my new start on Friday. Oh, I'm gonna restart something on Friday, and we'll see how it goes. I'm out of water. Ick. Um, I don't know. I think that feels like typewriter method within 3 lines. What did you think about that, Joyce? Is it something? It sort of reminds me of like Field and Frolic, maybe. Oh, you've not seen that. Yeah, you should watch that. Um, I, I get decision fatigue. It's too big. It's too much. That has components from all kinds of methods, still, but still very refreshing. Yeah, it is. Um, I think it's interesting, um, but I don't know if I'll like it. I should check the battery here. Okay, it's good. I'm gonna turn the fan back on for a little bit. Um, Michelle says, for some reason, I have a hard time with Minda Max. I can't count. I'm not sure how I'm going to proceed. Are you using Saga for your app, your markup app? Because if you're not, then it makes it harder. Saga makes it easy to do the min to max. Let's see. This was a blue. I kind of think there's no more of that. The cyan blue tea. Yeah, I don't see any more of this. Okay, well, that's fine. Yes, Saga. Okay, so if you set up min to max, it should make it easier. Yeah. I don't see any more of those. Okay, well, I guess it's going off. Going off the board. Whoops, sorry. Oh my gosh. I have such bad depth perception, sorry. And then I'm looking through the magnifier, so it's even worse. Let me get a needle for that. So if you have it set up for min to max, then you just, there's not really any counting. You just let Saga do it for you. And, you know, make your box small enough. You can do it bigger boxes, but until you figure out how it works, I would stick to small 10 by 10. Yes, Field and Frolic, Royal Rose, but typewriter. I do like setting the horizon wherever you want it to be. Could be 3 blocks or half a block. Yeah, definitely. That was one thing with the typewriter method that I felt wasn't explained well enough. I watched Stitchy Mommy's video, and then the Max Color Stitcher explains it a little bit better, but it still feels like, where do you go? How far do you go? How do you know? Yeah, I'm. But that's me. You know, that's a me thing. When I was doing, let me hold on a second. T796. I was trying to remember what the number was. When I was looking at Chris's original method, the diagonal cross country, the 3 blocks was too much. It was like I had too much like decision. Oh man, this little tiny gnat. I think I got it. It's gonna end up my nose or something. Okay, so yeah, so I did try it and I really like it, but it was like too much. Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't do that because that's me. Okay, so green circle. Oh, and I have that one on the board. 797. 797. Or I thought I did. Maybe I didn't do that one. No, I didn't. I thought I did. It was 798. I did try Field and Frolic too. I liked the idea, but as I said, it was just too much, too big, yeah. That's a me thing. I was doing kind of typewriter method here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about not parking. I don't use a needleboard. Yeah, I park, but I also use needleboard because I think the needleboard really helps. You know, like if I'm just gonna do one stitch, if it's on there, it's great. But you know, I started doing typewriter method with this, and I thought this will work. You know, this will be great. But then I had to fill in all the little places, and I felt like it wasn't going to work for me because then I'd have to go over a bunch of stuff that was stitched, and yeah. That's a me thing, though. So I've been doing just block by block. But it's working. Oh, freaking bugs, I swear. It's because the lights are on. It's going to attract them. Yeah, green. So, yeah, I'm parking a lot, and I'm okay with that. It works. And I could just take stuff off, but might as well park. Parking does work. It's a bit messy, but I'm good with parking. My needle board is super simple, easy, didn't take much to do. Fudgesicle, where are all these bugs coming in? Dang it. They're going to end up my nose or something. I just know it. I could make a bigger box. I mean, like, on this, it wouldn't really matter if I did a square. It doesn't really matter. But I found it really difficult to get the needle through if there was like a bunch of stitched around it. Ow. Just poked the needle, back of the needle through my finger. I can't do big area. I miscount the holes. Yep, definitely. Oh, and on Minimax, I sometimes start with a large box and do the onesies, twosies, fewsies, and then make the box smaller. It cuts down the amount of one stitch wonders. Yeah. Definitely. I've done that before too. That's actually, well, when I do typewriter method, I do it Minimax, and that does make sense, actually, Joyce. And then I forgot what stitch I was doing. What was that? Yeah, it is a green circle, right. Let's see, where am I here? There's one way over here. It's okay. Yeah, that actually does make sense. I was doing that to begin with Love Letters Chocolate Shop, actually. But it also felt like I was stitching a lot of little stitches for a long time. So, Michelle, are you gridding? Because gridding really makes a difference if you are doing Minimax. And you know how I do mine with the diagonal, I do the little cross. There's a lot of markers that I use. So let's say let me make sure here. Say I'm here. I would first do my cross in the middle. So I would find the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and I would make the cross in the middle, right? And you can set that up in Saga and my pen doesn't work. So 1, 2, 3. So I would mark the middle, right? The pen doesn't work. I think this is empty, actually. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, so this extra step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, marking your center cross, right? Because then you're only counting 5 by 5. You always know that you don't really have to count because you've got those squares that you can reference. And it makes it a lot easier. And then because I do diagonal, then I draw my diagonal line. And, I feel foolish about it, but I also know that my counting is the worst. So for me, it's that extra step to give me that extra bit of, counting confidence. And I think that was up there. So we'll leave that for now. Okay. I swear, it feels like a bug up my nose. 208. These purple teas. 208. So yeah, I think that, all the little tricks that you can do help with counting, especially with counting, because yeah, I'm the worst at that. I still make mistakes with it. It's just how it is. It's really bad. What time is it? It's 12 now. Okay, so I think I was gonna say I think I will finish this block and then go to bed, but I don't know. I took a nap earlier, so I'm probably okay. I'm trying to use all your little tricks. Aw. Yeah, but those tricks are awesome. I mean, this is how I keep myself able to. I still make mistakes. I'm still making mistakes. Also, one thing that I would suggest, a lot of people use stitches as reference points, but I'm telling you, do not do that. Don't do it. Just resist. You can use it, but then double check by counting, because yeah, I always make mistakes if I do that. And that's me. It's because I, can't see and I can't count. And this way of parking is really awesome. It makes the stitches before that much nicer, and they sit nice. I love that. It is a little bit in the way, but it also it's just worth it. All those little things are, you know, um, I find it worth it. That's where I messed up. Yep, exactly. And not every day is the same. Some days you see the spot you need at once, other days you have to count every square. Yeah, exactly. I was really struggling today earlier when I was working on or almond blossoms, but it's fine. Kind of fudged a little bit and frogged a little bit, and yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. Let's see, this one can go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely do not use stitches as reference points. I mean, you can use them, like you can say, okay, that one should have a stitch there, and then count over, but don't just do that. You make mistakes. This one, I wasn't gonna do this, but wait, oh, it knotted up. I will say it this because it's like DMC in that way. It does not um, arrow like never does. I'm gonna put this up here. It's very difficult up here in the corner. I'm trying not to go too far, but I wanted to put that thread there. Okay, so blue. Oh, there's one red square there, or one red circle, and that's going to go that way. Okay. And red circle is 209. Yeah, definitely getting used to the floss cards. It's not as bad. I just, instead of hanging them, I'm turning them like this instead, and that seems to be working for me. So yeah, I might be okay with that. We'll see. It's still like, it's not as simple as the floss drops. I love the floss drops, but yeah. I don't have enough. I think this is going to be pretty. It's for such a inexpensive kit. I think it's pretty nice. I think this was only $10. I'm impressed. Okay, let's do this one. And with putting the waist threads through the middle instead of the hole, you can leave them there as long as you want, you know, until you know they are secure, which is really great. Let's see. I'm just going to do that. It's a bit far, but yeah, whatever. I don't know how much extra floss you get, but you know, I'm not wasting it anyway. Okay, so now I need the blue dot, which is 553. At least that one's easy to see. 553. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that works so much better to pull off the thread. Nice. Go through the middle. Yeah. Yeah. So if you look at that, like here it goes through the middle. Night, Michelle. Thank you for being here. See you later. It's harder to do if you're using like 25 count. You have to pierce the threads to do that, but it's really easy on Ada and Hardanger. Oh, that's okay, Alyssa. We knew you were drugged out and you needed to rest, and we are okay with that. Are you feeling any better? You'll have homework tomorrow, okay? You can't miss tomorrow's stream, Alyssa. I'm gonna unbox my new kit, hopefully, if I get it. It says it's coming. So I guess I'm going to be working on that tomorrow, huh? I've now I have so many kids. It's good though. I don't mind. This works well with 25 count too. I always attach to the middle as well. Ah, good. I did too. I was doing that with the Hadsal. It's harder, but it still works. You just and it's really great because you get it out of the way, and you can stitch around it, and that's what Blue Sue does. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. It's awesome in Hardanger because the Hardanger is perfect for it. I've got a bit of a headache. LOL. Okay, I won't miss tomorrow. Okay, good. Whew. I was worried you were going to miss tomorrow. Man, Alyssa, don't miss tomorrow. It's got gorgeous hummingbirds. That's what the name of it's called. It is really pretty, though. I'm excited. I love hummingbirds. I miss hummingbirds. They don't have hummingbirds here. I guess it's too cold. I used to have, when I lived in San Diego, I had one of those hummingbird feeders that you could stick on the window. It was so awesome. I lived on the second floor, so I would sit on my couch and watch the hummingbirds. It was so awesome. Ugh, I have to go out tomorrow though. No, I don't want to go out. Alex's dad went to his dad till Monday. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yeah. So of course I won't do anything because I'm too exhausted. I need to clean though. I gotta try to get some stuff done. So bad. Just ignore it all. Like you do. Oops. Let's see. That stitch looks funky. That's because the thread is funky. Oh yeah. There was like a knot in it. Oh, okay, there we go. My mom has tons of hummingbirds. They will play in the water of her hose while she's watering. It's the first time I had ever seen baby hummingbirds. Oh, wow. What time tomorrow? Usually I do it at 3:30 Central European time. But it depends on what time it comes and how long it takes me to go and do shopping. Very good. Gets some rest for you because he also has been having a hard time with himself these past days. Yes, he has. It's been really rough. And he's going back to school next week, so kind of need to prepare for that. Dealing with that, because that's going to be crazy. But he goes to his dad's house after school on Wednesday, so I don't have to deal with the first day anyway. So yeah, but it depends. And what I'll do, if I'm going to be a little later tomorrow, I will post in Discord and let you guys know. It just depends because I do need to go to Dollar Store. I really need some more refills for my soda stream. I don't really want to go to Dollar Store, but and I will have to go to the normal store too, which is right there. at the same time, which is, I'm not looking forward to it. I've been hermiting a little too much lately, but I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. Like I'm not. I don't feel. It's like I'm not anxious, but then I'm just more like, it takes the effort to go outside, to go and do anything outside. It's like too much effort, and I just don't want to do it, which is bad. I shouldn't do that, but I can't help it. It's so bad. I know. I hope you guys understand that. I mean, before I had no problem. It's just I got used to just not going anywhere because of my accident, and then I got comfortable with not going anywhere. And then yeah. Oh, look at this block. It's almost done. Goes pretty fast. It looks pretty good. Another 2.5 weeks here, then school starts again to back to routine. Yeah, that's the other thing is like I've been staying up really late, and which is normally not an issue, not really. But then I have to be able to wake up and get him going in the morning, which is annoying. It's like, man, when I was his age, I was already doing my own thing. I totally get it. It takes so much energy to go. Yeah. Like you got to shower, you got to prep, you got to, look decent because you don't want to embarrass yourself at the store. And then you have to, well, in my case, I have to bike there, which is okay, which is fine. That's what I loved about lockdowns. It wasn't weird to stay home. Exactly. Exactly, Joyce. It was like, stay home? No problem. Though I think I got out more we didn't have lockdown. So, I still went out and did all what I needed to do. I was still, and at that point, I was still going and taking Alex to school and home again every day. Which, yes, it was only right next door, but it still, I still had to put clothes on and get him ready. And yeah, there was no rest. Finally, his assistant and I talked about it, and he was like, you just send me a text when he leaves, and I'll send you a text when he gets here. And we still do that, actually, for free teeds or freakies. Yes, Joyce, staying home during COVID was a good thing for me. Yeah. And I was kind of hoping for, stuff, but he still had to go to school. Yeah. But, I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm so bored. I don't want to stay home. It's like, home is where all my stuff is. Home is where I have fun. You know, I'll tell you, because I was teaching classes still, and I was traveling over an hour to get to my classes on the bus. And when we decided to cancel the classes, I was like, thank God. I was like, oh man, yes, freakies. Yeah. Um, Alyssa thought that when I said free teeds, which is free time in Swedish, it's the cute word for doggies or cute word for after school program kind of thing. Yeah, she thought I said freakies. I never got anything out of lockdown. Nurses kept working. Yeah. Yep. And then you guys were even more in danger too. And Clara's not a people person. My anxiety gets the best of me. Yeah, same. Well, I am a people person. I do have pretty bad anxiety, and I'm always thinking that somebody, like thinks I'm weird, or if I do something, like if I talk too much, like they're gonna think wrong of me, which normally you would say, oh, don't think that way. But then I had some people at the weaving studio tell me that, people don't want to hear about that stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. Like, seriously. I guess it's good, but it kind of shocked me when they said that. I was like, that anxiety of, you talk too much or whatever that's in the back of your mind. And then when actually someone tells you that you do, it's like, that's that anxiety gone wild. Yeah, it was super weird. Um, and Nikki loves staying home. Alyssa says, I didn't have that problem at all. I had to keep working, but from home. It was awesome. I never got depressed or bored. I was totally happy. I'd be working at home now if certain political opinions hadn't stopped it from being available option. Yeah. People want everyone to just go back to work. It's because the corporations that you know, have the buildings and stuff want people to, rent their spaces and yeah. But they didn't really do that here. I mean, if you could work from home, they let you, but they pretty much acted like nothing was happening. Um, Kids had to continue going to school unless they were older. If they were older or they were in university, you got to do it from home. But kids, no, kids had to go to school, and so it was a bit stressful because it was like, is he gonna get sick? Is he gonna be okay? Um, he was fine. He he did end up getting it, but he got it from one of his teachers, and yeah, that wasn't good. Oh no, he didn't. He got it from his dad. His dad had to travel for work, and so his dad got it, and then he got it, which was bad. He got it on his birthday. Poor kid. I'm going to end this thread. I figured I'd do these ones. He was really sick, though. It was really bad for him. I didn't even get COVID until it was no longer a pandemic, and then I got totally messed up. Alyssa says, "Yeah, I didn't. I had it twice. I got it. The first time was after it had mutated, and because that's when it started. People in my area started getting it. Nobody really got it here until till then, and it had mutated, so it wasn't that bad. And it wasn't. I actually didn't even think I was sick. I thought it was allergies to begin with. And then again, I got it again. I'm trying to think what that was like 2 years ago now, I think. I think, how did I get it? I think I got it from Alex or something. Somebody gave it to me. Okay, so look at that. Oh, I want to do more. All right, I'm gonna do. It's 12:30 almost. I don't want to keep stitching. I didn't have COVID during the pandemic either. Yeah. Well, it was still considered it, but yeah. I remember I went to the hospital because I needed a hernia surgery. Um, and, they tested us and all that stuff. And the doctor came and talked to me after the surgery or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. I can't remember what color this was. Oh, it's red. And he wasn't wearing a mask or anything, and I was all like, "Don't you guys have to wear masks?" Nah, we don't have to. And he was like a big doctor too. He wasn't, he wasn't like under doctor. And I was like, "Really?" He goes, "No, we don't." And I go, "Do you test all the time?" He's like, "No, haven't had a test in months." I'm like, okay. I was kind of weirded out. But yeah, I didn't get it in the hospital, so I guess it was fine. Alyssa says it's hard because one of my brothers and a lot of people don't think it's a real thing. Yeah, my brother's not really a conspiracy person, but he was totally like, he didn't think it was a real thing. Um, you know, and um, I had to defend the fact that I wasn't going to let Alex have the shot because his baby shots had caused his problem. He was a normal baby until then. And I was like, "Psh, I'm not doing it. No way." And so, of course, when he did get it, he got it from somebody who was fully vaccinated. I got it from somebody who was fully vaccinated. I'm like, yeah, it didn't really matter, did it? So, yeah. Um, but I finally just stopped talking about it. I finally was like, whatever, not gonna talk about it anymore. People can think what they think. Okay, let me see. There's one there. I think there's one there. But I think that thread's gonna go that way. This is such a mess. It's like such a mess. It's okay though. I'm okay with it. My son passed away from COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. That's horrible. Alyssa says I haven't been able to work for a little over a year because of the damage. Yeah. I mean, and like the thing is that Alex's vaccines almost killed him, and that's why I didn't do it. Um, you know, I I didn't take them because I was fully vaccinated and still got a ton of stuff that, you know, I shouldn't have gotten if I was fully vaccinated. And so I believe that there's something wrong. The reason why he had problems and I had problems is genetic. So it was better for us not to do it. Um, but I was willing to do it for him if I needed to, but it was fine. We didn't need to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. Some Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure actually. I I read up I read up a lot about vaccinations after Alex got sick. Um, and Alyssa says some of my doctors might think I might be this way because I was required to be vaccinated. Yeah. Because the way vaccines work is that they're trying to create an immune response. So people who have issues with them, often it's that immune response that's causing it. Let me see. This was the red 0209. And that's what we think happened with Alex, because he became hypersensitive to foods right afterwards that he wasn't before that. And then also, he never got sick. Like, he never gets sick because like his immune system is like on hyper alert constantly. So I mean, it's a good thing, but yeah. Yeah. And Nikki said that her husband, the shot messed up her husband's heart because they made him get it so he wouldn't lose his job. Yeah. One of the ladies at the weaving studio, it caused her to get rheumatoid arthritis. She got pretty sick afterwards. And I just did the stitch and then I didn't look and see what it was. I'm so good at that. Like, just do the stitch and not pay attention. Okay, it's the green. I am getting tired, so probably will not finish this block. My primary care doctor says to think COVID like snake poison. It circulates around your system. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And it's the whole premise of it is that it's supposed to create a immune response and attack the virus, but it also can attack your immune system. So, like in the case of Alex or my the lady that is in my weaving class, that happened to her. It created an immune response that was negative. Same with Alex. Let's see. What was that anyway? See, now I forgot. My brain is okay. It's a slash purple. Oh, there's some over here. Okay, that was right? Purple slash. No, it's green. Oh, man, forget already. Okay, so green slash. None. Okay, so we'll do a. Suzanne, there is a wall in London in memory of people. The families drew hearts on the wall. It's about half a mile long. It's awesome, and be thankful. Yeah. Yeah. I don't deny that that it was a thing. I just think that after witnessing what happened to Alex, you know, I'm more weary about all of that. He was really sick, and he's got brain damage now. So it was not, it's not fun. It was not fun. It's still not fun. You guys hear him all the time that he's 18, and yeah, he's like a 5-year-old. It sucks. Just because they didn't warn us, and everyone thinks that they're one size fits all, and one size doesn't fit all. Yeah. So they didn't tell us that if you have a family history of problems with it, that you should not have it. That was, what did I say? It was a green. It was a green slash. Right, green slash. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting tired. I like can't even think what I'm doing. Did I say it was a green slash? Oh man. Okay, well, let's look at this again. It was this one. Yeah, it was a green slash. Okay. How come I can't see that? It was green, wasn't it? Or was it a green X? Oh, you know what? I think it's a green X. I have no idea. Yes, okay, it was a green X. Oh boy. Okay, green X. Green X. 3837. Okay. Joyce is off to bed. Night, Joyce. Alyssa says, Nikki, I also had to get the shot or had been separated too. Yeah, it makes me angry, Alyssa. Hot day tomorrow. Ooh, yuck. Now I'm always dizzy walking around like a drunk person. My heart is always beating at a resting rate of over 100. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry, Alyssa. 3837. 3837. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 22 tomorrow or something, I think. Green X, thank you. I kept forgetting. Every time I put it away, I would forget or go to put it away. I'm like, I can't remember. Oh, wow. He had to get an implant to monitor, but he was having double bears and heart rate racing heart too. It was a scary moment. Oh my gosh. Um, uh, Lynn says, "Hi, Alyssa. I hope you feel better soon." Yeah. Oh, and then one of my favorite students died like the first month of COVID. She had cancer and she was in the hospital. So, she was sick. But, that was just, oh, it was horrible. I didn't find out until after we started to go back to classes. I was just, yeah. Every time I go past her loom, I would like cry. Oh, man, I miss her. I mean, she was an older lady. She was well in her 80s, but still. She was so sweet. During the summertime, she would send me little notes to tell me what was going on and ask how I was. She was just so adorable. Mm. Doctors say it can get better, but it'll take years or might be permanent. Ugh, yuck. Head says, my daughter had it 5 years ago, lost her sense of smell, still can't smell anything. Oh, man. I lost my sense of smell. It's kind of funny. I lost my sense of smell before, like way before COVID. Oh, that's an X. Um, and so when COVID came around, I was like, how am I going to know if I get COVID if I can't smell already? Yeah, it was funny. I mean, funny in that way. Yeah. Um, okay, so this one. See, I'm actually taking a lot of stitches off. Okay, that was a. I better double check it. I think it was a green X. Remember this. Green X. I think. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Green X. Okay, green X. Green X. 333. Okay. Wait, sorry. I don't think I need to put it that far. Yeah, maybe here. I'll poke myself, I'm sure. Sue's LOL. I know, I'm telling you. I'm like 333. I'm really bad at numbers and I am tired. I should go to. Oh, I see. I didn't put it. Oh, I did. Okay, it's fine. I should go to bed. This is very Moorish. You know, you want to do more. Honestly, I didn't notice at first that I can't always taste or smell. You know, it was really weird when I lost mine. It was after I had an iron infusion, because I was really anemic, and I didn't realize it at first. I was doing something with cinnamon, and I thought, wait a minute. I go, why can't I smell this? Is it off? And I stuck it in my nose, not a single smell of it, right? And so I took it to Alex's dad, and I was like, can you smell this? Is there something wrong with this? No, there was nothing wrong with it. But it would come and go. It would, you know, certain smells would come up, but certain wouldn't. It was super weird. So when when COVID came around, I was all like, how am I gonna know? See, I am actually ending up taking things off here. That's kind of good. I don't see. I might test out doing a bit more of cross country so that I'm not, you know, parking so much. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Oh, and then everything tasted funny, because I couldn't smell. It's better now. It finally came back after like 10 years. It's still a little sensitive, but yeah. Yours comes and goes. Yeah, and it can be really weird because you can smell something and it smells, but then like if you take it and take another sniff, it's gone. Completely gone. Okay, so this one is the yellow 2/340. 340. 340. Let's see. 340. Oh. Yes, cross country. I knew Nikki would say that. I know, but it's so neat and tidy. I can't, Nikki. Oh, I said I would try Horizon method on Friday. And we'll see. I'm probably chicken out. Well, cross country doesn't really work when you do the little tufties like that. That's the only problem. 340. My needleboard is getting some threads in there. Okay, let's do this one. Ooh, this is a good one. Nikki's the best enabler. I know, she is. I don't know. I just something about it. You know what it is? Okay, I'll tell you right now what it is. I don't like to hop over stitched areas. So if you do typewriter or whatever, cross country, then you're going to go back and you're going to have to go over a bunch of stuff, and that like makes me crazy. Do you keep your floss on their do you keep your floss on their needles? I have a needle board. These ones don't have floss on them. They just, yeah. I do it sometimes if I know I'm gonna pick it up right away. I might do a couple of needles. But I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that when I did Royal Rose and tent stitch. But I have a needle board. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. I have one for this kind of floss, and I have one for the poly cotton. So I just put the floss on a needle. I'm trying to find there, and then stick it in the board so it, and then I can use it again if I only need one stitch or something, which might happen. You never know. But since those are fairly long, I'll probably look at those first, possibly, if I remember. Who knows if I remember? Okay. My phone is at 42%. So probably will finish. I think I'll just finish this color, this strand, and I think it'll be time for me to go. I need to have a little night snack and go to bed. And then we've got unboxing tomorrow. I can never stay parked. We'll do it, but always end up sewing them in. Yeah, I know, Nikki. I find parked threads really like good, because I know that thread is gonna, like if I put it over here, then I don't have to go and get another thread out. So yeah, I like that, especially, yeah. But something that I was thinking, Joyce brought it up, was the feel that she sometimes does a bigger box and does min to max until she gets to where it's going to be a lot of threads, and then she will make the boxes smaller and fill it in. And I've done that before, and I'm kind of considering it, maybe. Because like on the almond blossoms, that would have made sense to have a bigger box and just do those. So I may try that again. But I found that it was like so much little tiny stitches sometimes. Yay for unboxing. No problem. Love, Nana. I had a Nana. I miss my Nana. I was like the only person in my growing up that had a Nana. Nobody knew what a Nana was. I was like, what? What's a Nana? It's my grandmother. Oh, Alex was super confused the other day. It was my brother's birthday. And so then he was talking about his uncles. And so he was talking about his dad's, not his dad's brothers. His dad doesn't have brothers. He's got some friends that, they're like Alex's uncles kind of thing. And he was all like, and Farbrew, Peter, and Farbrew. Farbrew is father's brother. Farbrew Bill. And I'm like, no, that's Morbrew Bill. That's Uncle Bill. Mother's brother. And he was confused. Poor kid, I swear. But the way of Swedish naming relatives is so much easier. You know, you have mother's mother or father's mother. You know, it's really, it was confusing at first, but it makes it easy. Suzanne, do you sew all day? Nah, I don't. Welcome back, Amanda. Just today, I was doing a lot of live streaming, but not really. I do other things before I stream, and then after I stream, I usually do stuff. But lately, I've been streaming extra, so yeah. I knitted this morning a little bit. I took a nap because I was tired. I ate breakfast and I was like, okay, I can get coffee or I can go to sleep. Like, man, I missed coffee. That's okay. I had some later. Ugh, my stitches look messy. Man. More railroading. Oh. But Lynn, I don't work because I'm disabled, so I don't have a job actually. So yeah, I do whatever I feel like most of the time if I'm up to it. I'm not always up to it, but I do try to keep up a little bit. Yeah, poorly, but I try. Okay, this can be removed now. Okay, so let's say another 10 minutes. I think we'll be good because I should sleep. I can't even remember numbers anymore. There we go. Ooh. I have to decide what fabric I'm going to use for her favorite pet. It's really small. So I may look and see if I have Hardanger I could use probably. And then, but I do have one piece of 18 count that is like 40 by, or 45 by 45. But then it's kind of too big, so I don't know. Don't know. What are you working on tomorrow? Well, oh wait, shoot, that's a, better double check. Well, I'm gonna do the unboxing, so I was thinking I would do that, but I don't know. Oh, like, did I not pay attention? Let me look at this again. I just noticed there's a red slash. Those are a little bit too close. Is that a slash? Oh, I better look. Well, this is where this was parked, so... Okay, you know, there's a slash. Oh, I almost messed that up. Well, it wouldn't have mattered, probably. I don't know. Maybe the new kit, but I don't know. What do you guys want me to work on? Should I spin the wheel? Or unbox and work on it? I don't know. Okay. Ooh, squeaky. Okay, I'm gonna park this one up here. It has gotten looser. It's like the fabric itself is loosening up. Oh yeah, new kit. Yeah, new kit. New kit. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so these red X's. I guess I didn't think that through. Is there any more around here? No, I don't see any. The red X is 35. Did I put one on the board? No, I didn't. Okay. There's more over there. There's some over here. I'm like looking to see if I can park it, but it doesn't look like it. It's a bit far. Where was that anyway? Here. My mess. I said 35, right? Yeah, I did. So I'll put this on the board. I have like tufties all over me. I have a black tunic on and there's like all this clipped ends all over me. Ow. I just rug burned myself on my thread. I kept running my fingers over it. Like the, you know, not in the top box. No, there wasn't. There's none up there. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's one there. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. You saw it. I didn't. But it's pretty far. Yeah. I'll do it. 3 squares down from here. Yeah, here, that's what I'm doing right now. Brother calling? Okay. Am I misunderstanding? Sorry. My brain is mush now. It is mush. The slashes and the X's are so close to the same. It's kind of that kind of top box here, up here. There, I see one here. Wait a minute. That's a slash. Yeah, I only see one here. That's fine. But that's all that there is. I don't see any more. And then there's none in here. The next one is here. So I mean I could do that. I could go up here and put it down there. It's fine. It's not, you know. Yeah. Aw, whatever. LOL. Am I missing it? I'm sorry. I'm really tired. I like bleh. I can't. Oh, look at that color though. Isn't that pretty? Oh. I will say this thread like twists up a lot. So I am railroading more often just to make it lie nicely. Because, you know, I'm crazy like that. Because I don't see any here in this box. No more in here. No, I can't see it. Now you got the color. It's not the same. I'm going to bed now. Thanks for the company. See you later, Donna. Yeah, there weren't any. I'm actually looking. It's such a weird color for that to be like just there. But that it did that a couple other places, so I think it's fine. But what I will do is I'm gonna do it like a pivot pin. Maybe. Oh, fucking bugs. Ugh. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the swearing. Oh, shoot. Just bent my needle. Oh, man. Seriously. Break up the... Seriously, look at that. I bent it. Let's see if I can bend it back. Let me break it. That's a new one, too. For fudge cake. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to park it up here for now. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, whatever. This should be able to be removed. I'll remove this later too. Okay. I'm going to look at this real quick. Those are by themselves too. Green slash 34. And they're it's over here. And then down there. It's kind of far. Some up there. I'm just going to take a little bit. 34. I was too lazy to cut it. Just finished last week's installment of Lolo Crow. So, dang, she packs a lot of stitches in one installment. Eee. Yeah, I bet. I'm just going to use a smaller piece. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to do these 2 stitches, and then I think it's time for me to go to bed. I can't even think. What did I say that was? Green 34. Okay. Just took it off there. I'm still holding it. That's so funny. Wait, you know what? I'll stick it on the board. Yeah, it wasn't really for me, the Lolo Crow Sal. I mean, it's nice, but I never was into dinosaurs. It's just like, nah, dinosaurs, nah. I remember one time Alex, he likes to draw, and I told him, I go, Alex, draw a picture of Rex. Rex was our dog's name. And he drew a picture of the Rex toy from Toy Story. I was like, that's what I had in mind. It was really funny. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was still doing this. I'm like, what am I doing? How did I get here? Okay. 2 stitches. And then wait, sorry. I keep hitting things. Sorry. Dinos and dragons are not for me. Yeah, I used to think dragons were cool, but I'm like, meh. I don't really care anymore. I used to love fairies. Oh my god, I was fairy obsessed. And then I realized that I just really don't care anymore. I used to be into unicorns too, the 80s, you know. Everyone was into unicorns in the 80s. I don't know how many pieces of fairy jewelry I have. I have so many. This looks like the same color. I know it's right next to each other, but still. Seriously, why can't I find... Oh, there it is. Like, where is the hole? Okay, I will take it up through this hole right there. Okay, whew. Guess how many stitches I did? I don't know. Let's see, I did 2 boxes down here and these 2. It wasn't a lot, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, it's still not bad. Yeah. What do you think? Looks pretty good. I'll fix all that tomorrow when I work on it a little bit more in the morning. I probably will work on it in the morning. Just it's so easy to work on when I remember where things are. It's like, what number is that? I don't know. I'm too tired. Okay. Okay, so you guys, I am gonna go. It's bedtime for me. It's 1 o'clock. My phone is down to 32%. And let's see what we can see how much I've done. So that's what it looks like. Pretty good, considering I've only worked on it a couple times. So yeah, pretty exciting. Okay, looks fabo. Yeah, it's really pretty. Look at the little sweepies. And you know, you got the colors behind it, so it's not, you know, proper the way it's going to look. But it looks really good already. I have a picture of it, but it's really hard. Let's see if I can... I'm losing my voice again, too. I didn't show the picture. So that's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? It's just so nice. I love it. So I'm up here. It's really, really quite nice for $10. Okay, so I'm gonna go, and you all are the best, and thank you for being here. Looks awesome. Yeah, it does, and the floss is so nice. The canvas is so nice. I mean, it's still pretty tight. The fabric itself is loosening up. It's not slipped out of the hoop, but the fabric, because that's what it's been doing as I've been working on it. It releases a little bit. Yeah, I love that kit. Yeah, I do too. For $10, I can't even believe it. There's, you know, so many colors, and I think it was 50 colors, and they're just so vibrant and beautiful. So, okay, I'm going to go before my phone dies too. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm going to unbox the kit, but hopefully I get it and everything in time. And if I'm a little late, I will send a message so that I'll start later. So love y'all. Have a good night. See you tomorrow or today. Bye.